Hello YouTube, today I'm gonna make this short video, trying to make my videos not too long, where I'm gonna be installing this floodlight, and I'm gonna be using this Wyze smart switch to control it, not only with this one, but it's also gonna be controlled with a V3 camera that I have right there in the corner. That one's gonna be moved over there. I do have the cord that is actually long enough to take it over there, and that's why I'm gonna do it this route. I already have the camera. I know Wyze sells a new Wyze floodlight with camera already installed. And you also have the opportunity of putting an extra camera. But because I already have a camera and I only need one in that corner, I'm not going to go and spend the extra money. So I went to Home Depot and bought me this Halo floodlight LED with 1500 luminance to control it with this Wyze smart switch and the V3. So how is this gonna work? If this one doesn't have any sensors, so basically you just turn it on and off. So I'm gonna make a rule where my V3 camera is gonna tell my switch to kick on every time there's a person, and I'm gonna make another rule that is gonna tell this switch to turn back off after 2, 3, 5 minutes, whatever you want to put. Probably gonna put like 2 or 3 minutes. I don't need it to be on for too long. So let's take a quick look on this floodlight. So this is the floodlight I'm gonna be using. I already opened it actually, so let's just take it out. It's real simple. It's nice. You can actually move it to whatever position you want it. Also, you can tell. And then if we turn it around, you only get 2 wires, which is your neutral line and neutral, so it shouldn't be complicated. It also comes with a bracket. I left the bracket on the other back, so it comes with a bracket too, with an installation bracket to help you put it on the wall. And I'm gonna be using this Wyze smart switch that comes with wire nuts. Comes with a neutral extension wire, screws, and the plug itself. So here it is. This is the cover. I'm not gonna need this because I have a switch that is 3 switches, so I'm gonna be using the same cover that I already have for the 3 switches. This is gonna be next to the other 2. With this one, you do need a neutral wire. If you don't have a neutral wire, this is not gonna work for you. You need to have a neutral wire on your switches so it can work. I'll put a video and after the job is done, so y'all can see how I can control it and how my system is gonna be working. Once again, this floodlight doesn't have any sensors. You can put the I guess it's called the temperature or the color of the lights. You want a more warmer look or like white. It says it right here, the color. I don't know if it's gonna. This camera is probably not the best for that. But again, doesn't have any sensors, so basically you only turn it on and off. And I'm gonna be doing that with the smart switch, Wyze smart switch, and my V3 camera that is gonna be telling when to come on and when, and then the switch is gonna tell it with a rule when to come back off. Once again, hopefully this idea, if you have a budget, if you already have the camera, you don't want to spend extra money on the Wyze floodlight, this is a good way to go. The only things that you're not gonna have with this is gonna be the louder siren on the floodlight, like the Wyze one. You're not gonna have the extra USB port to connect an extra camera, and the sensor, it also has a motion sensor. The Wyze floodlight, this one doesn't have any sensors. Like I said, it's gonna be my V3 that is gonna be controlling it. So once again, if you want to go the cheap way, this is a good way to go if you already have a camera. But if you do not have a camera yet and you want a camera where you're going to install the floodlight, you might as well want to go and spend a little bit more money with the Wyze floodlight. Why do I say that? This is $25, this one here. This is $15, and the Wyze V3 is $35. So if you add the numbers, you're getting closer to what the floodlight is gonna cost. Maybe if you go to eBay, you might even find it for around that price, $80, $75. So that's the way to go if you don't want to spend the extra money. Go ahead and buy the floodlight, and don't even try this. But if you already have the camera and you don't need an extra USB port, and you don't care about a louder speaker that the floodlight has, maybe this is a good option, so you don't spend that much of money. I'll get back to you soon. Okay, here I am. I'm about to install this. This is the bracket that I was talking about. Came for the floodlight. Comes with the wire nuts and screws on the bracket. So I'm about to take that one out to install the new floodlight that is going to be controlled with my Wyze V3 and the Wyze Smart switch. Like I said, I spent $40 for the smart switch and for the floodlight itself. If you do add the cost for the V3, it's actually about $75. But like I said, because I already have it, I didn't want to go ahead and buy the Wyze floodlight. If you don't have a V3 and you do want a camera where you're gonna install the floodlight, like I said, maybe it's better for you to go with the Wyze floodlight. That way you avoid all the headache of putting another smart switch and all that. Again, there's the floodlight. I'm about to start the installation. Always make sure your lights is your switch and your breaker to be off. So one way to make sure after you turn the breaker off that there's no light here is you go back to the switch, turn it on, and if the light doesn't come on, that means you no longer have power there. If no, there's some special tools that you can use. I have one of those, and I actually forgot it too. We were inside my house, but I already verified that there's no power. We call them Q sticks, where you can put it right there, and if it beeps, or if it turns red, whatever, well, depends which one you have, that means there's still power in it. But I already verified there's no power, so I'm about to start the installation. Okay, so this is the progress of what I have done so far. I forgot to mention there's actually a manual right here that will tell you step by step how to install this floodlight. If you do need the manual, it's gonna be on the box. It will tell you step by step, and it will tell you actually what the right screws, where to put the screws, like, so you don't get them mixed up. It will tell you right here where to put the screws. It will give you, like I said, step by step what to do. It's pretty simple. It's not hard. It's only two wires coming out of the floodlight, the neutral and the line. Fortunately, my house has the right color code, so the line, it is the black one, and the neutral is the white one. So I'm gonna be connecting white with white, black with black, and my ground wire to the plate on that green screw right there. Sorry about the shadow of my phone. So if you don't have an issue working with electricity, if you feel confident, you can probably do this yourself and save some money by not hiring anybody. But if you do not feel comfortable with electricity, definitely call a professional and let them install it for you, or if you know someone that can do it, go ahead and call that person. But like I said, if you're not scared of it, as long as you turn the power off, you should be okay. And you feel comfortable, go ahead and do it. It's simple, nothing out of this world. To me, anybody can do it. I'll see you in a little bit. Let me turn this off. So before I continue, I want to tell you what happened. I was trying to have a little hard time putting it in. And the reason of that is because the ground wire right there that comes from my house, I pass it through this big old hole instead of one of those small ones right there. So I had to take it off and pass it through that little hole. Why? Because the vase has the same, this arrow right there has to go in that hole. If there's anything right there, it's not gonna do it. It's gonna be blocking it, or you're gonna be having a hard time. So if you're putting a ground wire, make sure you put it through one of those little holes and not through the big one right there. So I decided to show you just before I continue with the project. And this is the light. It's actually pretty good. It's they actually sell one that is a little bit brighter, but as you can see, it is pretty good. I'm happy with it. I don't need the other one. You do have nice lighting out here, so I'm happy that I like it. I like the light. Now I'm gonna continue with the smart plug and put in the camera to control it. Like I said, they do sell another one that is like $5 more. He has, I think it's over 2,000 luminous. This one is 1,500. So if you want something a little bit brighter than this, you can definitely go ahead and get the $30 one. But this one to me is good enough. I don't need more than this. So here I am now working on the switch. As you can see, I'm gonna check if there's power. Light is blue. Usually when there's power, this light comes red with a beeping sound. So right now there's no power, and I'm gonna be working on this. Here's the neutral wire that comes with the Wyze smart plug. You connect it with this bundle. This bundle has to be the neutral wires from your house. You connect it with the neutral wires from your house. So here it is, all set up now. That's my ground wire that comes from my house. That's gonna be the line. Usually the line comes on the bottom, so it's gonna be the load on the top, and that's my neutral. That's that I connected with the bundle, as I said. It's looking beautiful. If you take a close look at it, it's looking beautiful right now. So like I said, this is the line. Line usually is on the bottom, and on the top is gonna be the load. Here it is already all set up. I had to switch this too because the floodlight was actually in the middle, so I switched it right now and I put it on the side. I have to replace this one. They're kind of broken already, so I'm gonna have to replace this one very soon. Okay, I have already installed the Floodlight, the Wyze V3 camera, and the smart plug. So I run the wire to this wall right there, and it goes inside my house. I'm gonna put some caulking there. Have the caulking on right there to patch that hole. And this is how it looks. Like I said, that camera is gonna control my floodlight. And I was thinking, because I had a spotlight, this is actually a splitter that comes with the spotlight. I wonder if this one works, just in case in the future I want to add another camera. See, I can put the splitter right there and add another camera. I don't need another camera right now. That's just an idea. I wonder if this splitter will work for two cameras. Instead of putting a floodlight, you will put the two cameras. And the reason I said that I wonder if they work, because one they are actually labeled. One says that it's connected to camera and one to the spotlight. So I don't know if it would work or not. Maybe you need another adapter, I'm not sure, depending on the capacity of the adapter. But like I said, there's my camera, there's my spotlight, and the smart switch is inside. Now I'm gonna put the rules and see how it works and see how the camera actually looks with the spotlight. We'll see. So here we are now in the Wyze app. I'm gonna show you how I created some rules. So what we're gonna do now, I'm gonna go back to the steps on how I did it. So let's go to add device. Okay, we're gonna add the device. That's like if I hadn't add the smart switch. So we're gonna put this Wyze switch. Like I said, I already added, so I don't have to go through the steps. So I'm just trying to show you that after we add it. So let's say we already added, it's already added up. So now we're gonna create some rules on how we're gonna control the light. So we're gonna go to the floodlight switch. So you can let's see, where's it at? Floodlight. There we go. So we're gonna go to the settings. And then on the settings, we're gonna go to the rules, and we're gonna press where it says rules. And now we're gonna create a rule where that little cross in the corner. And then we're gonna see device trigger. Okay, we press device trigger right there. And then we're gonna choose the backyard cam. Backyard cam, which is the one that in the backyard is gonna control it. We're gonna do pet. We can do the text pets, or we can do text person. You actually have to create two rules, one for pets and one for person. That's what I have. All depends what you want. So I have a pet and I have a person. So we put save. I put saved. I guess if you save that rule, if I didn't have it, but I already have it. So now we're gonna go to the action that is gonna be turned on. So we're gonna turn on the floodlight. Now we're gonna put a time, and we're gonna see all week long. We're gonna put on start time at, I like to put it at 10 p.m. So let's go to 10 p.m. There you go. So we put save, and then personally I have it on sunrise. But just to show you right now, I'm gonna put a custom time. You can also put a custom time. So I'm gonna put it like let's press on the end time. I don't know, probably 6 a.m. Let's go to 6:30 a.m. Maybe it's 6:40. Yeah, 6:40 is fine. So if I didn't have the rule, you just press save, and that's gonna save the first rule, that is gonna be the tech person. You save it, and it's gonna control your floodlight every time that it detects a person. Like I say, you have to create another rule for pets, and now we're gonna do one to turn it off. So create another rule. We go to a floodlight. This is a new rule. We go to a floodlight. We put turn off. After it has been on for, you can like I said, you can put a time, you can put seconds like I'm doing right here, or you can put minutes. So we're gonna do it turn off. Like I said, me personally have it on 3 minutes. So let's say save for 3 minutes. When floodlight's been on for 3 minutes, now we're gonna turn it off, the same one, floodlight. So you're gonna choose floodlight at first, and then you're gonna choose the floodlight turn off. On the time, it's gonna be the exact same time you did for the rules to turn on. Now you're gonna do the same time. In this case, it's gonna be 10 p.m. to start, and then, like I said, you can do sunrise, but that's what I have. So let's do the exact same time we did with the first rules to turn on, which was 6:30, wasn't it? Yeah, I think it was 6:30 a.m. So you press save, and your floodlight is gonna turn back off after it's been on for 3 minutes. That's what I put here in this rough. It's been on for 3 minutes. It's gonna turn back off. So this is about it about this setup. You know, these are my rules right there. As you can see, I can show you. I have a backyard cam detects pet, floodlight turns on 10 p.m. and then I have this other rule that is for person, floodlight turn on, and I have the one to turn back off after 3. Never mind, I have it for 2 minutes. After 2 minutes. So this is it for today. I hope you liked and enjoyed this video. Please don't forget to like and subscribe for my channel, and hope to see you in the next one. And I really hope you have a nice and beautiful day, or if you're at nighttime, have a good night.